If you live in North Las Vegas or you do business in this wonderful city, you have noticed the incredible transformation that's been taking place over the past several years. The city is booming. That's an understatement. There is development happening in all parts of the town, and home values are soaring. That does not go unnoticed by policymakers and economic professionals around the valley. Now, if you'll turn your attention to the video screens, Brookings Mountain West and Lindsay Institute Executive Director Robert Lang, and Clark County Commission Chairwoman and North Las Vegas resident Marilyn Kirkpatrick will share some of their impressions of our city's progress.
By any criteria you want to use, North Las Vegas's leadership and the direction and the change, the turnaround has been a success. What's happened in the last several years because of this leadership is that a significant turnaround has been affected by taking a new model of economic development and focusing on places like Apex and in the industrial sites and trying to diversify the tax base for North Las Vegas from where it was almost exclusively a residential community with some gaming, some tourism, but very little in the way of real industry, to a place now that's full of logistics and manufacturing and a host of diverse services. So it's been a very successful stewardship of the city by this mayor and the current leadership, and it's one of the great success stories in the country, given the depths to which North Las Vegas had fallen in the worst moments in the early parts of the last decade. It's not alone, but it's sort of a model in that it's one of several places I would put on the scale of, a much greater success than one would have anticipated. Very few people in 2012 or 13 would have predicted that North Las Vegas would be the site of major business investment, and yet it is.
I think the possibilities are endless now that we've gotten our infrastructure correct. There were some hard times when it came to a budget. Now that we have that straight and we're headed in the right direction, reopening the jail is huge for the city, not counting all the new roads that are coming in, and continuing to work with them on other projects such as the Apex, working towards getting infrastructure out there. That really opens the doors for North Las Vegas to have all of those venues. For me, it's exciting to watch what once used to be the end of North Las Vegas. Now I'm the center of North Las Vegas. Across the street from me, we have horses. Down the street from me, we have chickens. But then I have the greatest commercial venues that I can go to that we didn't have before. Now the food options are off the charts, so I'm really excited that all of those great things are, all within walking distance to me. And the great thing is our community still gets out, we still talk to each other, and that really makes us a little bit different from everybody else.
Thank you to Dr. Lang and Chairwoman Kirkpatrick for those nice comments. And now, without further ado, on behalf of the North Las Vegas City Council, it is my pleasure and honor to welcome for the 24th annual North Las Vegas State of the City Address, Mayor John Lee.
Thank you so much. I am so excited. Gosh, you not smell in here? That's the smell of money. You guys smell that smell? There is so much energy in this room that has nothing to do with me at all. I was so excited about this event, I even bought a ticket so I could come to it. This is going to be good. But I want to thank Mitch for his emceeing again. It's a pleasure to have you join us every year, Mitch. The Nevada Broadcasters Association is blessed to have you at their helm. Welcome to the 24th Annual North Las Vegas State of the City Address. Now, here's how I handle this meeting. I see you guys as board of directors. I run this company, but I have to report to you guys. I will not give you a dividend, and I do not care if you vote for me for chair of the board. But I do want to report back to the business community that what we're doing here and how we're able to do what we do. So this is my 7th time, directors, as standing before you as mayor. Each and every time we have more and more success to report. The direct results of vision and hard work take place every day in North Las Vegas. Much of the success comes from the shared vision of our city council. It is not one person. It's a team of people that have brought this city around. These good folks work hard for you and their residents, but we have a particular group who really lay it on the line for you, our business partners, our families, and our friends. I would like our city council to come up to the stage here, and I would like you to give them a chance to see this beautiful crowd of partners that they also have. So coming up first, Mayor Pro Tem Scott Black. Please come up. Chair Member Pamela Goins Brown. Councilman Richard Churchio. And last but not least, Councilman Isaac Barone. Thank you so much for all you do and for so much benefit that everyone gets for your hard service. I just want you to take a look at this crowd. These people here are supporting our council today. Thank you very much for your support also. I love picking on those guys. They're my best friends. Thank you. You make a great commissioner. Thank you. Our partnerships extend far beyond City Hall. Many of you today have played an important role in the success of North Las Vegas once again. Thank you for supporting us. Now, I want to just start off right now. I am not the best mayor in this valley by any means. We have some of the best mayors in this valley. As the mayor of North Las Vegas, I see my job and my role a little bit different. If you see a pothole in the street of North Las Vegas, you see a sprinkler head that's not working at a park, if you see a traffic light malfunctioning, I care about that. But I don't really care about that. And let me tell you why I'm saying that. If you call me and tell me you have that problem, I'm going to have somebody take care of it for you. But we have a great city manager and great city attorney and great staff and great directors. And I've learned years ago, if I worry about my problems 1 hour a day and success 23 hours a day, I can really do a lot more with my time. So when you hire John Lee to be your mayor, he cares about those situations, but there's a team around him that makes that work for our community. You hire John Lee to know where your business is going to be 10 years from now. So today I'm going to tell you about that 10-year plan. But we do have some of those exciting mayors in our community here. I want to introduce Mayor Carolyn Goodman. Are you here? About over here. You are a shining star. Our whole community loves you, and you represent us so well on the national stage. You are a great leader. Thanks for all you do. Mayor Deborah March from Henderson. Great things are happening out in Henderson. Wonderful things are happening in Henderson. You're a great leader, and that's a compliment. You're starting to shape up to be a pretty good rival to us here in North Las Vegas. We're getting a little worried about you. Alan Lippman from Mesquite. Is Alan, you here? Al? I didn't see Al. Al's the only mayor that's ever been elected twice in Mesquite back to back. That's a tough community to make happy. He's a great mayor, and is doing well under his leadership. And I know this good mayor's here. Kierman McManus of Boulder City, welcome to our valley. You are our newest mayor. You have listened to your constituents, and they are proud of you. I went to your State of the City. It was great. I want to especially recognize Clark County Commission Chairman and North Las Vegas resident. You saw her on the live screen here, Marilyn Kirkpatrick. She is smart, very passionate. She settles for nothing less than the best for her constituents. We are partnering on some very big things this year with Clark County. We have found about 5 things that will benefit both of our communities in 2020, and I'm calling this the year of the county in North Las Vegas. This was a great relationship. Thank you, Marilyn, for all that you do for us. I see you over there. Appreciate you. But this is probably the most important part of my speech right here. I love my wife. I asked her, what do you want me to say about you, babe? She said, just stay, we're still in love. And I go, all right, I'll just do that. But look at, how could you not love this beautiful lady? And I thought about what I want to say to her today. So this is, you guys can listen, but this is for my wife. And I think you know this. You know, most people I know seem to look upwards to the sky towards heaven when they want to thank or call or talk to God or just feel his love. And that's we all understand that. But I'm such a blessed man, Marilyn, because I only have to look into your beautiful blue eyes and see that the Lord loves me and the closeness and the presence in my life that he has because of you. And I appreciate you. She is as close to being an angel on earth as anyone I've ever known, and I love her more today than I did 45 years ago. I love my wife. Thank you, Marilyn. Now, I make no apology for this statement. I'm not a big hockey fan. I could care less about hockey. But I'm excited about all the excitement you guys are feeling. I did go to one game once. It was great. I left before the first period was over. I lived up in the desert. I grew up here. I did not know what the positions were. I did not understand the rules. I was expecting like something on Miracle on Ice. And my wife's right next to me. She's excited about this. I go, oh crap, if she likes this too much, we're gonna have to buy tickets and I gotta come back and see this again, you know? So we left after the first quarter, and I'm sure if I went to enough games, I'd be a hockey guy. But that 1980 Miracle on Ice, that was a game. That movie is incredible. Team USA was made up of college amateurs. Not only were they the youngest and most inexperienced team to compete in the Olympics, they remain the youngest hockey team ever assembled to represent our country. Nobody believed Team USA would win. They were underestimated, unconventional, unrespected. TV outlets didn't even believe in this team, and they aired that game, that iconic game, on a 4-hour delay, missing that one iconic moment in sports history. On those sheets of ice in Lake Placid, Team USA quieted the skeptics, silenced the critics, and shocked the world. These unlikely victors faced off against a Soviet team made up the world's greatest professional players who had won the past 4 gold medals, outscoring their opponents 175-44. Like Team USA, not too long ago, some folks were skeptical and didn't respect North Las Vegas. People thought it was a place where little happened, where people lived but had to leave to go have work and have fun. Today, that couldn't be farther from the truth. People are starting to see the true potential of North Las Vegas. We have built a new North Las Vegas. This city was reinvented by economic development, infrastructure, and public safety. No offense, Carolyn, you got a great standing ovation there almost, but we're not a suburb of Las Vegas anymore. We are a standalone, thriving business, and we're excited about it. But by design, we are building thriving cities to diversify the Southern Nevada economy and bringing new industries and opportunities to drive money into our state for the next decade and beyond. Our team has pulled off the miracle in the desert, and we still only have 2 speeds in North Las Vegas, fast and faster. In 2019 alone, we recruited more than 7 million square feet of new industry in logistics, robotics, and manufacturing, creating more than 4,000 direct and indirect jobs, and that's just in the last 12 months. This is going to be a lightning year for North Las Vegas this year. Despite this incredible growth, there are 14 million square feet under construction, now in development, with millions more coming. When I took office in 2013, I'll mention Darren's name a couple of times, but Darren Adair is our CFO. And he went and figured out if you took all the stuff underneath the ground, the sewers, the pipes, the the pipes that go to the fire hydrants and the wire and the franchise, everything underneath the ground in the city. Everything above the ground, the buildings, parks, recreation, all that kind of stuff that we have, the roads, the curbs, the gutters, all that. And then the street lights and stuff, and the wires in the sky, we were valued at $18 billion. Less than 7 years later, we have increased that value to $22.5 billion, an increase of more than 25% in that period of time. That's the equivalent of adding 12 Golden Knight arenas to our city. That's a huge return for this city. And I hope that some of you got some of that, you know? One thing I do every year is I set goals for myself. And many of the best goals and decisions I have ever made were when I've been quietly by myself riding my bicycle. I don't know where you get your ideas, but you need some quiet time. And pedaling, with my beautifully sculpted legs, I see a vision in my head for myself sometimes and for North Las Vegas. I think I can do that. But I'm a little different than most people. I don't start thinking about my goals in January. That's too late. If you're serious about a goal, you don't start looking at a gym membership in you don't start looking for a membership in January. You start preparation in October to get ready for January. And I believe in setting seemingly impossible goals that you know if you really work on them hard enough, you can hit them. And throughout the year, I read those goals and see how I'm doing. Now, I'm going to explain something very big to you. I've said it, you've heard it many, many times, but I'm going to try to change it here so you really get it today. You hear the word Apex. Oh, Apex, yeah, I've heard about Apex. Let me do something different. So today I want to act like I have a can opener. And I'm going to put it up next to your head, and I'm going to start turning that thing. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to go all the way around your brain. And I'm going to take the top of your cranium off, and I'm going to set it right here, okay? Then I'm going to take my hand, and I'm going to stick it in your brains and kind of do like this and mush them around a little bit, okay? Then if I think I've mushed them around enough, I'm going to put that back on, and I'm going to sew your head back together, okay? So you won't have a problem there. I want to explain to you how big this is going to be. Now, some of you came here today thinking, oh, this would be nice. I hope they have good food. John's always a friend of mine. That'll be fun to see him. That's not why you're here. You're here to benefit from this knowledge that we're trying to give you here. Some people woke up this morning and says, oh, I'm just going to John's State of the City. I think I'll take my brain out, put it in a glass of water here. I'll come back and get it tonight. No. If you brought your brain today, I want you to listen to this. I want you to change how you think. Now, for 30 years, people have recognized the potential of Apex Industrial Park, but a lack of infrastructure has paralyzed development. No more. Our team didn't worry about the problem. We solved the problem. Construction is ongoing on a 12-mile surface water line. 8 miles will be completed this year, connecting the first 3,000 acres of Apex. The hard work is paying off. We have now 2 active industrial sites at Apex. One, Miners Mesa itself, has 250 acres already queued up for development, with the French company Air Liquide getting ready to break ground on its $150 million liquid hydrogen production facility. This is big. They are world leaders in gas, technology, service industry, and health. And they have chosen North Las Vegas because they'll be able to tap into the growing hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicle market in California. They're sitting over here to my left. I'm not going to show you what table they are. You got to figure that out yourself. But they have been our partners here. And they understand that California is so close as this is a great asset to them. But this is the first international business partner of its kind in Apex. The second industrial park. What do you mean? I thought Apex was an industrial park. Well, now let me tell you about the second one. Apex Manufacturing off Grand Valley Parkway is another 900-plus acre that's attracting logistics, manufacturing, and innovative technologies to North Las Vegas. We are looking forward to seeing these 2 parks boom. But now let's talk about this for a second. We got 6,500 acres unundulated out there. There's some stuff up in the mountains you can put out in that area, but I'm talking about Apex Industrial Megapark. The average industrial park in southern Nevada is between 200 and 300 acres. We have 20 different sites owned by private investors who plan on building their own industrial parks within the Apex Industrial Park. This will create 25,000 new permanent jobs in this valley. Apex is just not something out there. You're talking about a mega industrial park. And if I was a home builder, I'd be trying to figure out how I could get in front of all this right here. People are going to be coming. It will be more busy between Cheyenne and the 215 than it was at one time between Cheyenne and Charleston. I mean, not Cheyenne, but Charleston and Sahara on the I-15 before we had that fixed by NDOT. Tracy, good job there. So that's how big Apex is going to be. And that's not all. I'm thrilled to announce to you that our partners, the Southern Nevada Water Authority Board, have proposed investing $250 million to bringing additional infrastructure to thousands of acres up in Apex, which includes building 18 miles of water line, 3 pumping stations, and multiple reservoirs. This is a solution we've been seeking for decades. We've got 2 water lines now going out to Apex out there. Now, currently, this is being discussed by a citizens advisory group called ERPAC. They're looking at all the big projects within Southern Nevada, and this is one of those projects on it. We feel good. We think it's justified. We know it's going to happen if they get the right information. The vision our team crafted 7 years ago is coming to fruition. I want to thank the entire Southern Nevada Water Authority Board, Chairman Marilyn Kirkpatrick, once again, our champion over here in the county, SNWA General Manager John Emsinger, for their forethought and wisdom in recognizing the need that is essential for infrastructure throughout our whole valley and through Apex. Marilyn, thank you for your leadership. Seven years ago, some people came to my first day of the city address to find out when we were going to be shutting the doors on the city of North Las Vegas. Today, you are my partners in success. The world is finding out what it means to do business in North Las Vegas. Let's go ahead and take a look.
TB0129, this is Nellis.
Nellis, this is TB0129 Overlook at 29,000 Bravo Crossing, overlat 382604.
Copy, Overlook, we've got you. Yeah, we got a command call for you. Seems there's something going on there just west of base. They want you to check it out.
10-4 Nellis, Overlook dropping to 9,000 feet to start scan. Nellis, we do see some pretty major changes since our last scan in 2012.
Roger that, Overlook. Can you identify the hotspot?
It looks like an entire 104 square mile sector. It's coming in pretty clear now.
Go ahead, Overlook.
It's our next door neighbor. It's the city of North Las Vegas. Command is right. There definitely is something going on over here.
We learned a few years ago, in order for North Las Vegas to survive, we had to move at the speed of business. Fast and faster became our mantra here. Customer service is our lifeblood and has paid off big time for our businesses and our residents. Good to see you, Alfredo.
Morning, Mayor.
Today, the city of North Las Vegas isn't just surviving, we are thriving. Patrick, good to see you.
How you doing?
Our years of planning and mapping out how to bring life to Apex and other underserved areas of North Las Vegas are starting to come true. Our efforts to build infrastructure in Apex have induced milestone deals with key partners, triggering major development in the area.
Good to see you, Ryan.
Hey, Mayor, we'll see you in 5.
Good morning, Michaela. You keep busy?
Lots of big business in the works, Mayor. As you know, we've welcomed dozens of new companies to the city in the last year, like Sephora, Saratoga's Food Specialties, Rise Renewables, and Fresenius Cabby. They like how we get projects off the ground fast, and there are more deals coming. To be able to access that will be helpful.
Yeah. Alan, what do you see?
The opportunity zones with large tracts of land near the airport and in this section as well.
Cool. Okay. You know what, you guys, I'm sorry, I gotta roll, but I will see you later.
Okay. Okay, so we also...
Patrick, Sandy, what are you guys working on?
Hey, we have that press conference all set for 4 o'clock, and then we'll get those notes to you in a few minutes.
I'm gonna really need those, thanks a lot. We've used out-of-the-box thinking to attract multiple Fortune 500 companies to come to North Las Vegas to help us solve decades-old problems like getting water out to the Apex Industrial Park. Morning, guys. What are you working on?
Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning.
Councilman Barone and I are actually heading up to Apex right now for a progress check.
I'm excited about that. Good to see you, Darren. Let me know how it's going. Good morning, team. Nice to be here. Gina, we've always said if we build the infrastructure out to Speedway Industrial Park, that industry is going to follow. How are we doing?
In just the last 18 months, new businesses making North Las Vegas their home will generate about $2.5 billion in long-term economic impact to the region. We're close to 70 million square feet of concrete poured since 2014 and getting much closer to your goal of 100 million square feet of new development.
We've developed over 5.5 million square feet of industrial buildings here in North Las Vegas, and we refer to the city as fast, friendly, and focused. They've helped us bring more product and more jobs to North Las Vegas than in any other municipality where we do business.
The city of North Las Vegas has been a great place for the Sephora distribution network to expand its operations. It has a very favorable workforce. It's also a great proximity to local transportation hubs, enabling us to actually hit 98% of our customer base in 2 days or less using only ground shipping.
We're up here at Apex, and already there are signs of activity.
We're seeing major companies from across the globe line up to locate here at Apex. You'll see the strategy throughout the city as we leverage our assets for job creation and economic development.
We've got real progress going on up there. There's multiple water lines going in. In fact, the first one comes online in 2021. And what's really cool is you can actually see development following the pathway of the infrastructure as it's being put in the ground.
Hey Ryan, Mayor. What's really exciting to us is that adjacent to the new tech zone, our new residential community is already in development that will provide comfortable, affordable housing for the workers. The new interchange will make it even faster, easier, and more cost-effective for international companies locating here to access all the airports, rail lines, and transportation systems right here in our backyard.
And in anticipation of all this new activity coming to North Las Vegas, the state and county have already started construction on the critical new I-15-215 freeway interchange.
Well, Tim, I've had a great report today. I'm excited about it, but I don't want to give you guys a fact of something you might not recognize. More new money will come into this region because of what we're doing in North Las Vegas in the next 20 years than anywhere else. We're doing fantastic things for our city. It's been a fantastic year here in North Las Vegas. We've made doing business in North Las Vegas very easy. We've made great business partners, and other partners are lining up actually to come join us here. Now you can hide and watch and let another 2 years go by, or you can come join us and see what all this buzz is about. That camera put on 20 pounds. I know I ride my bike more than that. Anyway, did you see that? I think I'm a pretty good actor. I thought about sending that video to the Academy, but I thought, I mentioned Oscar Goodman, what he thinks if there was 2 Oscars in town, you know, and I even brought a little thing over to it, you know. And Oscar looked at me in his grouchy voice and said, "This town's only big enough for 1 Oscar Goodman." So I'm going to let this go away, but we are going to do what it takes to get the bigger prizes in North Las Vegas and the Oscar. Just yesterday, I went with Bill Legier. We're always hunting. We're hunting you guys. We're hunting manufacturing. And we went out to that furniture mart. Went out to that furniture mart the other day, me and Bill Legier. And did you know in Las Vegas, they will turn this year over 30,000 mattresses in this town. And I'm thinking, they got 30,000 mattresses, they ought to be building them in North Las Vegas, you know? So we went out there to hustle them. We made some pretty good inroads there. We're talking to people. And so we're out there always trying to do new things in North Las Vegas. We're not waiting for projects to come to us. So most people ask me, what is the secret? That's part of the secret. How has North Las Vegas transformed when cities facing difficult issues continue to struggle? The answer is, this is the answer. We have big thinkers and directors who embrace intelligent changes. We don't do average. They don't do average. We don't do ordinary. If we see something we can fix and make it more quicker, better, and more efficient for you, we know we're going to get your business. But I challenge you not to judge North Las Vegas by the old misconceptions that you had when maybe if you came here years ago, but judge us by how we perform and the value we are producing for this region. I want to recognize our incredible finance director, finance department first, and our finance director, Darren Adair, and Will Hardy, for creating a strong financial outlook. Darren was over at Switch. At Switch, he was their CFO, built that mega, I'm going to call it billion-dollar company. It's big. And I convinced him to come over and help us in North Las Vegas. And he set that aside and came over. And because of him, he fixed us. Just 6 years ago, the city's bond status made its final plummet to junk. I think we were 3 junks at the time. This past year, against all odds, independent analysis from Standard & Poor's Global Rating, Moody's Investor Services upgraded City of North Las Vegas credit rating to A- investment grade gold standard. We are doing good. This rating saved us millions of dollars in bonds when we refinanced them. This jump in ratings is unprecedented and independently affirms that Wall Street describes as our highly successful economic development efforts. Sound management, ongoing commitment to efficiency. So unprecedented that bond analysis from Wall Street came to City Hall to spend a couple days with his team to figure out and better understand how we were succeeding so they could spread that to other cities, to the other municipal clients. It was hard for them to imagine the miracle in North Las Vegas. Now, this is just off the record here, but this is a very nice meeting you came to today. This has 4 audiences today. The first audience is I'm talking to the residents of North Las Vegas. They'll see this online. The second audience I'm talking to is our employees. I want them to know how proud I am and I can say great things about them. The third, an employee clap, all right? Thank you. The third audience is our business partners. That's you. I'm trying to remember I told you, mess your brains up and get you thinking about this. But the fourth one is the major one I'm speaking to today. Tomorrow, Darren will get a phone call from Wall Street, the bond analysts, and they will say, what was John talking about yesterday? What are you guys really doing? Give us details of what you're thinking you're going to be doing in the future. So here's a shout out to my friends who are listening here today. Hello to you guys over there in Chicago, New York, and San Francisco. Just keep watching us and keep changing those ratings for us. Appreciate you back there. We let those guys know what we're doing. We keep close to them. We let them know what we're doing, and we fight for those ratings. We just don't wait till they decide, but we let them know we're doing stuff here, you know. You to do business in a heavily rated community is very good for your business. Darren, last year, left an indelible mark on our city, and he recently recognized by the Las Vegas chapter of Financial Executives International as 2019 CFO of the Year. Now, that's just not an award or in the government category. He was the all-out best CEO in all of Southern Nevada in all categories. We got a stud running our company over here. 1 year in office, I made a seemingly impossible goal. I was going to bring 100 million square feet of development to North Las Vegas. 12 by 12 is a foot, right? 100 million square feet of concrete I'm going to lay on the ground while I'm the mayor. People thought I was crazy. But I saw the end goal. I saw this happening. We were buffering for a couple years. You know, your TV won't start and it buffers like this. Come on, I want to watch that show, you know? We were buffering. Now the show's on. The movie's going. Since 2014, by the way, I got that idea pedaling my bicycle. But since 2014, 67 million square feet of new development has come to North Las Vegas with an economic impact of $5 billion, 5,700 direct jobs and 28,000 indirect jobs to North Las Vegas. I want to thank our Economic Development Director, Gina Gavin, for her boundless energy. Gina, I can't see how any of this would have happened without your leadership and your talented team. Thank you, Gina. Soon we'll be vetting a business partner to develop our 150-acre job creation zone next to the VA hospital as a healthcare city. This intelligence cluster will provide desperately needed medical resources to the valley and will serve as a resource to the VA hospital and the UNLV Medical School. This will make North Las Vegas a major player in serving the healthcare needs not only in our city, but all of Southern Nevada and the surrounding region. We will have a master developer in place before this end of this year. Now, this is interesting. Currently, the VA has 10,000 veterans a month using that hospital. Oh, how I love that beautiful woman, Shelley Berkeley. Shelley, thank you for your great leadership and the vision while you were a congresswoman. We love Shelley so much, we even named a road after her. That's undying love. Shelley, you're great. I want to take this opportunity to recognize City Attorney Michaela Moore for her work and leadership in making this vision reality. She has built an extraordinary legal team at City Hall that rivals the best law firms in town. I regularly hear from stakeholders about how impressed they are with Michaela's brilliance, her level of practice, and professionalism displayed by her and her attorneys. It's clear to see why she was named among the top government attorneys in Nevada by Legal Elite. This was Michaela's 9th year making that very small list of the elite. Thank you, Michaela. Thank you. Now, it's difficult to overstate the importance of speed in business. A healthy sense of urgency can mean the difference between a deal that is closed or a deal that is lost. Fast action can save millions of dollars in time, labor, and carrying costs. And in this state, no large government does business faster and more efficiently than North Las Vegas. A good example is our City Council recently approved a resolution allowing planning staff now to review major site plans for commercial and industrial developments without going to the Planning Commission, saving developers at least 6 weeks per project and enabling them to start construction on their projects faster and cheaper. That is good government. It's no wonder that our amazing building official, Valerie Evans, was named Government Official of the Year by the Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling Contractors of Nevada. Let's give Valerie a hand for that. Now, I'm going to go off just to let you know something. What do you think the most expensive thing in construction is? The land? No, it's the same wherever you go in town, whatever the price of the land is, right? Is it the lumber? Is it the lumber you put on the job site? No. You can go to Home Depot and buy a stud for $3 there and put it on this piece of property in Red Rock Country Club, or you can put it in $3 on this piece of property in Apex. It's still a $3 stud. Is it the labor? No, the plumber doesn't get any more money whether he works in Clark County, Henderson, Boulder City. He just gets the same wage. What is the most expensive thing in construction? The thing that costs you the most money that you cannot recover is lost interest on your money. You go out and get a loan, you hire the engineers, you do the soil samples, you do everything, and guess what? You take your plans to the building department, and 6 to 9 months later, you're still waiting on stupid plans to come out of a city. That you will never recover that interest on lost money that you paid towards the debt of borrowing that money. We want you to save that money, put that money in your projects, and keep doing business with us. When you guys win in construction and home guys, we win. We are your partners, and we are hiring people like Valerie Evans to make sure you get your money's worth with us. In 2019, our business licensing division issued 1,100 new business licenses. That's 3 thriving new North Las Vegas businesses every day. Under Assistant City Manager Alfredo Malesio's leadership, staff has launched a new online business licensing, planning, and permitting portal to make it easier for folks to submit paperwork to the city. In just the first week of being online with this new technology, it helped him and his team fast-track 166 permits, 22 business licenses, and 500 inspections. But Alfredo's not stopping there. Alfredo is working on a project now to help our departments run even more efficiently. He's now looking how to streamline the departments within City Hall, make sure they're aligned properly, and the adjacent municipal properties that we have and buildings outside of City Hall to make sure the right people are in the right place so that you get your business done even faster. The city's success, this miracle, has been this incredible team effort. Leading the charge is one of the most impressive young men I've ever had the pleasure to work with, our city manager, Ryan Juden. He has spent the past 6 years figuring out how he can better serve our residents. And with his new team in place, he also sets seemingly impossible goals and achieves unthinkable results for North Las Vegas. Now, like me, Ryan spends a lot of time on a bike. He's a pretty good athlete. But unlike me, Ryan falls off. He's those millennials. They're a little more fragile than us guys out there, okay? He recently ended up having surgery due to a fall, which happened only because he was trying to catch up with me at the mayor's annual mountain bike ride. But guess what? I always win. And my rule is, hard, fast rule is, that nobody passes the mayor on the trail. That's the rule. So you can try to keep up, but don't pass me, Jay Brown. Don't. I know you ride a bike, I can tell. So if you followed along on our journey over the past 6 years, you know this. We will not rest because we've had this amount of success. Our council employees invested in this community, and the results speak for themselves.
Nellis, this is Overlook. Copy, Overlook. Over North Las Vegas again, and I gotta tell you, I like what I see down there. I'm going down for a closer look at the communities.
We made a lot of changes in the past 7 years here in North Las Vegas. It's been nothing short of miraculous. We've expanded services, added amenities, increased public safety, and recruited a lot of new restaurants. We are the most exciting community in Southern Nevada. So if you want a friendly, comfortable, affordable place to live with a great city council and mayor, North Las Vegas is a city for you. Just take a look around.
We've got incredible parks in Ward 2, and they're continuing to grow. Kyle Ranch Historic Park is doubling in size, and Craig Ranch Regional Park soon will be pushing 200 acres with sports courts, playgrounds, the skate park, and of course, the AMP. Our Choice Neighborhood Initiative is expanding affordable housing in the city, and our libraries add new features and programming almost daily. It's exciting.
We have some great jobs flowing into Ward 4, and we expect that to continue with all of the amazing opportunities that will be part of our medical services job creation zone right across the street from the VA hospital. And we also have 3 master planned communities being built as well. And when it comes to Restaurant Row, well, what can I tell you? It's the talk of the town.
Downtown North Las Vegas is such an exciting place to be right now. It truly has become a hub for business and workforce development, and we're just getting started. Maya Cinemas is outperforming expectations. Fiesta Plaza is booming with new retail tenants, and construction of our new library and educational park are well underway to bring new activity, learning, and cultura downtown. Not only that, folks are being trained in new careers at trade schools like Expertise Cosmetology, and my community students are getting a high-quality education and essential internships from all of the quality schools we have recruited and rebuilt.
There are a lot of things that I love about the city of North Las Vegas, Ward 3. We have awesome trails throughout our community, safe routes for biking. As you can see, we have these beautiful parks, awesome schools, rec centers that provide fun programming for kids all the way up to seniors. Ward 3 is one of the fastest growing areas of our city, and if you look around, it's easy to see why.
Our top priority is keeping residents and businesses safe, and we have delivered on that promise. Crime rates across North Las Vegas have dropped by double digits as we add more officers to the street and modernize our department. North Las Vegas is a safe, welcoming community, and our officers enjoy getting to know the people they serve and work with.
There's definitely a lot going on here in North Las Vegas. And you know what? It's not only gratifying, but it's fun being a part of this historic transformation. Our affordable housing, our great charter schools, beautiful parks, miles of trails, new libraries. We have a great quality of life here in North Las Vegas for a fraction of the cost of the other cities in the region. There's no better place to live, work, and play. With tens of thousands of new jobs on the horizon, the secret is going to be out soon. You don't want to miss this opportunity to get in on the ground floor and to live, work, and play in the fastest growing city in Nevada. Hey, Sonny, good to see you here today.
Hey, John.
Thanks for using the park. There's definitely something going on here in North Las Vegas, and we want you to become a part of it.
Overlook to Nellis.
Copy you, Overlook. What do you need?
You patch me into my real estate agent. Big things are going on here in North Las Vegas, and I want to be a part of it.
10-4. And I'm right there with you.
North Las Vegas is a great place to live, work, and play. Our 3 library branches are open once again, 6 days a week. Our one-stop career centers help our residents get jobs. Our downtown library is scheduled to open next year. Outstanding work by our library staff, and Library Director Forrest Ludis, who's now the new president-elect of the Nevada Library Association, is doing remarkable for us. Cass Palmer. Yeah, let's give that to Cass Palmer. Our Parks and Recreation Director continues to expand Craig Ranch Regional Park, the crown jewel of our 33 park system. The park's west side will gain another 20 acres, and Commissioner Lawrence Weekly has helped us secure $1.9 million and is working to help us secure more grant dollars for much-needed soccer fields. The expansion increases our ability to provide wonderful community events such as a military, veterans, and first responders appreciation celebration that Laura Coleman, the owner of the Poker Palace Casino, and Richard Churchill worked tirelessly on. Thank you very much. Our fire department continues to serve and innovate. These North Las Vegas firefighters are smart. They designed, engineered, and built a new live fire training structure from shipping containers. It's impressive, attracting attention from agencies around the nation. And for them, we will soon begin construction on a brand new training facility for North Las Vegas's finest. They were busy last year with 32,000 calls for service, a 4% increase over the year before. 13 new firefighters joined our ranks. Chief Joseph Calhoun and his department continue to provide excellent service to our residents. Major crime is down double digits across the board, and there's a reason for that. Police Chief Pam Ojeda and Assistant Chief Jackie Cravat are incredible. Chief Ojeda brought in a fresh, new, bold ideas to the department and has adopted them wholeheartedly. Last quarter, we approved 77 new police vehicles. For the first time in decades, North Las Vegas police departments who live in North Las Vegas will take those vehicles home. This investment dramatically increases the police presence in our community as officers park their marked cars throughout our community. Now, this has been one of the last things I need to get finished here. When I came to office, our physical jail service was being contracted to the City of Las Vegas. The City of Las Vegas took our prisoners over to their facility and basically saved the City of North Las Vegas. We could not afford to have that facility, have the bailiffs, have everybody there, not bailiffs, but guards, and they basically saved the city's charter is what they did. But while this partnership has helped save our city money, it has not benefited our community as a whole. Our officers have to commute across town to book people. Our courts are unable to offer alternative sentencing, and our inmates are not being provided critical services to help them integrate back into the community. Whoops, I just lost my page. Where they are released. Under the leadership of Assistant City Manager Dylan Goldberg, our staff is accomplishing the very difficult task of starting up a jail from almost scratch. North Las Vegas Community Correctional Center will offer services and foster community partnerships to increase public safety for our families, our businesses, and all our community. But this is the one facility we don't want repeat customers. We're going to try to do some creative things to make sure we don't have that turnaround, turnstile with our residents of North Las Vegas. And we think we've got the people. Jim Zarinder worked for the state of Nevada as their prison guy in charge. We hired him. We only hire the best. So if some of you are the best, come see me about a job. But the rest of you, get a little better, you know. Just like Team USA, our residents are resilient. They're hardworking and proud. They have stuck by this council and reaped the great rewards and opportunities we are providing. The city of North Las Vegas used to be considered an underdog. We are now recognized as a model of innovation and economic driver and the city that diversified Southern Nevada's economy. You trusted us and we delivered. An example, my goal to see that we diversify the incomes of the families in North Las Vegas. Next time an airplane hits a building in New York, we're not going to be all in hospitality, gaming, and tourism anymore. We're going to have, maybe your wife works at Caesar's Palace, she's at dealing cards, it's good tips, great, that's a great job. But you shouldn't be in the Treasure Island working in engineering, and when something horrific happens again and we lose all those jobs because of an air event, we want to make sure that the husband or the wife, I don't care which one, is working over in Apex somewhere else, earning an income, building something that's being produced and sent to somewhere else in the world so those families can keep their jobs and they can keep their homes and they can pay their water bill. Diversifying the economy of Southern Nevada is number one, but diversifying the incomes of our residents, North Las Vegas, is our priority. We will bring that to fruition for them. Our commitment to turning finances of North Las Vegas around achieved. Our promise to bring infrastructure, like I said, to Apex, being accomplished as we speak. Our vow to increase services and amenities for residents and customers delivered. Now, I can't predict whether you will join us in our economic future, but I can guarantee that if you want to make money, if you want to be successful, come do business with North Las Vegas. We're 104 square miles. We're only 50% built out right now. More new money will be made in North Las Vegas than anywhere else in this valley in the next 20 years. So here's where money is. It's going this direction. It's going to end up here. You need to figure out how to get in the middle of it because it's coming to North Las Vegas. I have delivered on our promises to transform the city. That vision I outlined on my little bike and laid out here for you 7 years ago has come to be. The prosperity we envisioned and work is happening. The future is now. The future is here. The future is North Las Vegas. Now, let's all get back to work. Thank you very much.